With its 330 paradise islands located in the South Pacific, Fiji for sure looks like heaven on earth. The ocean here is one of the main assets, as tourism and fishing industry are among the top resources of the country. No wonder then that protecting the ocean is key for the development and survival of Fiji. But the major threat to the environment remains plastic.
We have an issue here in Fiji with waste. It happens everywhere, households and resorts.
Plastic is the biggest problem. You can sweep it under the table and it will never go away.
Traditionally, we would use coconut leaves to carry stuff and also go down to the market and buy. But now plastic is much cheaper and much more accessible than what the traditional way of packaging. Now that plastic has replaced that, it has become a problem.
Switching from coconut leaves to plastic containers happened in a short period of time, and local behaviors did not change.
On land, we have plastic. It flows into drains, goes into rivers, and finally end up in the ocean. We have found evidence of microplastic within fish. Finally, it will go into the food chain and endanger the very fish that they consume every day. Major challenge is public awareness on the danger and the consequences of use of plastic and debris.
So that's it. If we don't act now, I'm sure the wind can blow inside.
There's a lot of consumption of imported products, and they are basically packed in plastics. And then we started having our own industries here, especially food items and also consumables, and they are mainly packaged in plastics.
The problem that we are facing in the resorts is that there is no proper recycling happening. There is no collaboration between the people that try to do recycling. Where is it going? Is it going to China? Not anymore. Is it going to Australia now to be buried or to be reused or to be... We don't know.
One that's recycled a lot is the beverage, Coca-Cola products and the Fiji water products and the Sprint. We bale it and then we basically exchange for cash. Basically covers our cost. On the recycling side, we actually make money on the cutting of the other waste that's going to landfill.
The Naboro landfill receives the waste of the capital city's area, Suva. It grows exponentially with 108,000 tons of waste last year, among which 20% of plastics. It's operated under New Zealand's norms. The lack of recycling options leads to ever-growing landfills and dump sites, some without any protection of the environment. But there's an even worse scenario. For the populations that are out of reach, some on the main islands, but it is definitely the case on the many remote islands of Fiji, burning the waste. This remains of ancestral habits now that plastic is part of the waste has dire consequences as it is highly toxic. And sometimes backyard fires get out of control and an island keeps burning for days.
Last year it introduced a 20-cent levy on single-use plastic with the aim to totally ban plastic by 2020.
We need to take the problem on land before it happens into the sea.
For us in the Pacific Island right now, in Fiji right now, we really don't know where the bottles, where we're going to take it to. Okay, everything is about money. So if I have to move the garbage, if I have to move the bottles, that's the cost. But if I have the plant that's next door, that's in locally, then basically that's the solution.
Waste to energy solution is quite a unique solution for Fiji.
I feel that if we had the machine locally, our oceans will be much more cleaner.
We can have a look at what you have been able to create, especially the containerized units, and see if Fiji can adopt that, because it will create a lot of positives in producing power out of plastics, which will help us to eradicate plastic and remove it from our environment.
But just because of the ocean, it makes us different. So I think the race for water for enlightening us and look more deeper into how important the ocean is to us.